Hey, how you guys all doing? It is the 20th of May, 2019, and we are just 430 days away from the opening ceremony of the Tokyo Olympic Summer Games. I can hardly wait. I don't know about you. The lighting's kind of messed up in here. I don't know what to do about it. But I just had to make this video because it's really important. With just 14 months to go, even though you really can't book hotels at most websites, you got to get a hotel. This is a shout out to one of my Olympic friends, Wendy. She's a big pin collector with her dad. I think they're from California. She's a chef. She's really cool. Can't tell you too much more about her, but Wendy, you got to get a hotel because they're 99% booked, and what's left over is probably $1,000 a night minimum. Some people could afford it, but not me. So kind of the exciting part of the Olympic Games is not just going to the games, it's planning the games and the whole decision process of what I'm going to do and where am I going to go and all that. And with the Olympic lottery tickets with Co-Sports having to be submitted by next Friday, you got to decide now, where am I going to go, what am I going to do? So what I decided is I've done it all. What can I do that's different? So in looking at the Olympic schedules, it turns out that there's going to be one event in Fukushima, and it's going to be a baseball game. One event, one game in Fukushima on one date. So I'm going to go into the lottery for a D-level ticket for that event and go to Fukushima just to say I was there. It would be kind of neat, a Fukushima Olympic t-shirt or something. Come up with that. Speaking of t-shirts, I got here this Lithuanian Olympic basketball shirt from 1996, which is kind of neat. The Grateful Dead helped sponsor that team with, I think, $5,000 for uniforms to help them in the games. And if you remember, their Lithuanian uniforms were the same color motif. Okay, so I didn't mean to get sidetracked there. But yeah, so I'm going to go to Fukushima that one day. So that kind of tells you when I'm going to go to Fukushima, and that helps with the decision process. The next thing I wanted to do is go to Sapporo. There's actually going to be some Olympic football games in Sapporo. So Sapporo's the site of the 72 Olympic Winter Games, and if I could go there and see a football game, maybe Brazil or USA or something. I don't know if USA will be playing. I guess they will in the Olympics. But to see an Olympic football game and go to Sapporo and look at some of the sites and old venues, that'd be kind of neat, right? So I want to go to Sapporo, and I don't want to see a women's game, although that's cool. No offense for women. I went to a women's Brazilian game, I think, last in Rio. But I'd like to see a men's game, so that kind of helps with the decision process as far as what games are available. So there's a men's game, and I got the date. There's several preliminary round games, but I picked the date that I want to go to Sapporo. And I know I'm going to opening ceremony, so we know that date. So this is kind of filling up my schedule. As far as climbing Fukushima, as far as climbing Mount Fuji, I looked at the Mount Fuji climbing website, and there's certain peak times. It's only available to be climbed like 3 or 4 months during the year, and during that time, the busy times are the weekends, I guess, when everybody has the time off. So you climb during the week, and you look at the color coding of, it's like planning a flight, and it looks like Monday or Tuesdays are the slowest days. So it looks like I'm going to be climbing it on a Monday, probably the day before I leave back to the States. In case I do twist an ankle or, get injured or anything, it doesn't ruin my Olympic experience totally. It ruined my job experience when I get home. All right, and then of course Hiroshima. I was planning on leaving home by the 4th of August, but if I stuck around Japan till the 6th and visited Hiroshima on the 6th, that's the day it got bombed. That'd be the 75th anniversary. And then they're having closing ceremonies, I think I told you, on the 9th, the day Nagasaki got bombed. So, kind of weird. So, I mean, what better day to go to Hiroshima to visit than the day it was bombed, right? So this is all filling up my calendar on where to go and how to organize it. I'm probably going to take train trips everywhere. But in order to get to Sapporo, it's on a northerly island. I think it's Hokkaido, I'm not sure. But the northerly island, there's no train. Maybe there is a bridge going between those islands. I don't know, but I'll probably fly to save time. And everything's kind of close together in Japan, so the airfare can't be that expensive. And how many people are really flying to Sapporo at that time of year? You know, who knows? So that's like 5 events in a 2-week period that I've got like dead set dates on. And so that kind of gets me excited with that. And then I'll fill in the blanks later. Again, the most important thing is getting that hotel. You can always get Olympic tickets. Even if you don't get in on this lottery, there's going to be open tickets being sold once the lottery and everybody gets their orders filled. And then there'll be cancellations and more tickets released. So I know now I'm only going to go for what I really want in that lottery. And that's opening ceremony, Fukushima baseball, and Sapporo soccer, or football, whatever you want to call it, those 3 events. And that's about it. I wanted to make this a short video and get it out to you. I got to do something about the lighting. And sayonara.